Hi guys, welcome to Trials of Minute 2020 Remake. It's on Steam and Xbox Game Pass right now as well.
Across the U.S. are using artificial intelligence to try and help in the fight against crime, but there are concerns that AI in the criminal justice world could be a bad thing. Douglas Kennedy works on that. He's got the story in our newsroom. Let's find out, Douglas. Yeah, Bill, AI can do a lot of things a lot easier, including monthly most jobs, like to avoid. So does the worst part of the job is writing the police report. It's definitely the least fun part of it, but most times it's sort of definitely not where they go. Yonder is a sergeant with the Fort Collins, Colorado police. In the park, every single night. Program, like ChatGPT. So you've got your body which records clear processes that information in the system. Yeah, so the audio from the body camera gets uploaded to the cloud, and once there, it then is interpreted by the AI and creates a rough draft browser. Younger says it would normally take an officer 45 minutes to write a report. With an AI, it can take just seconds. And these two other departments are not using AI programs for reports. Two other companies offer programs to officers, including Trivia and Police Reports.ai. Everyone's artificial intelligence involved in criminal justice, so there are obviously huge stakes. Well, let's with Georgetown University. She said AI. Younger says at this point the program simply helped in transcribing and organizing information and are meticulously checked by officers for accuracy. He says the biggest benefit is time management. So officers don't want to spend half their day in an office at a typewriter or at a computer working on a report. They want to be out to page ready for the user. They can do just that. See them? Workers were really happy. I mean, this was an agreement that they were trying to get the U.S. Maritime Alliance that basically locked out the union. They were trying to hold them at a 22% pay increase. The union came back with a 77% increase. As you know, we went to the strike, and now they come out of it with a 62% increase. And the big issue is going to be the over-automation, whether or not we're going to start seeing automated terminals on the east and the west coast. We've already seen some on the west coast, and it's caused a little bit of problems there.
To be sure, they were looking for 77% raise for a 6-year period. But
Okay, we're going with the story that involves Angela and Durant. And our third companion will be the healer, Charlotte, okay? It takes care of one story, I believe. 1, 2, 3. 3 different stories. So these two are a part of one story. But I'll pick Angela. I like using Angela. We'll definitely need healing.
They did it down the West Coast during the Iowa negotiations. Maersk had automated a terminal out of Los Angeles, and that had produced a loss of 5 in that terminal. And so, on the East Gulf Coast, they wanted to ensure that there was not going to be any sort of automation production that would lead to a reduction in delays. I got to say that it's a very expensive process to automate. Like 7.4% of the world's terminals are automated. And there is a fear among actually the shipping companies that if they start to automate on the East and Gulf Coast, they may start an arms race between each of the companies. And they really don't want to spend that money right now. What they're investing in currently is a fleet replacement program to bring in new ships that are more fuel efficient because of stringent laws coming into effect with the International Maritime Organization.
So again, this is a sensitive deal. A suspension is happening right now. January 15th, like we said last night, the 26th of good will be kind of hold. We'll put final last thought. Are you optimistic? I am optimistic. I wouldn't be surprised actually if we get an agreement long before January 15th. They are very close to it. I think they also need to bring that back to the companies of the U.S. Maritime Alliance. And more importantly, every member of the ILA will have to vote on this agreement. Thank you so much for having me. North Carolina,
only appears after activating the mana stone throughout the world. Obviously, no country would willingly give up a precious mana stone.
Till we go to war.
Anything else, it's a really demanding job, and it can be an emotional one. Whether you listen to your friend or take seriously, that's a really different perspective than going over for
sword of mana to rule her magic empire.
Like the responsibility to gracious community. Hey, you did it!
Don't be just proud, Your Highness.
People that put their lives on the line every single day.
I used to be the prophet of the great magic user in the Alps.
I came from a military background, both my grandfather served. I mean, I feel really strong about people put their lives on the line every single day.
She's such a cutesy one too.
That we'll take for granted. Hopefully other people can be inspired to help out. Our foundation will take this one
time and time again.
to make
You
sure
cannot
when they
use
go out, they
magic
protect
simply
our
by
country,
learning the
or they
steps.
protect our community. And when they
Your
leave their
magic
family
does not
behind,
manifest
they're really about to
because
take care of these
you
families.
rely on form
Thank you for that question.
instead of spirit.
That moment so incredibly felt and moving and just seeing the good immediately right away, the impact, that's really important. I'm so happy to do it. Heroes over tapes, like heroes are just regular people who just incredibly exceptional things. And you know also, that's the foundation.
There's Victor.
If you're looking for dining, I'll tell you the thing. Getting
Have you finished your magic lessons already? No, Jose complains to me whenever you skip lessons, right? But please consider my side next time, Your Highness.
Lord David C.
Angela, princess and heir to the throne of Altena.
For help, for the future.
With a heavy burden guiding her steps, Angela grew up fatherless in the shadow of her mother's royal duties. Her childhood was extremely lonely. Instead of affection from her mother, it seemed all she received were scoldings. Everything knew that the queen had important responsibilities to protect the tree from flames.
This small wearable,
That knowledge
those numbers right to my phone.
didn't stop Angela's frustrated tears.
But just a glance, I can see it going high, low, or steady. So I can quickly get my
Starved
glucose
for
under
attention,
control that
the
it affects
princess
itself.
grew into a rebellious youth.
Down.
She often acted out, playing pranks on members of the court. Though Angela became a renowned beauty, much like her mother, she remained woefully unable to wield the magic power of her bloodline. That lack of talent is never far from her mind.
I'm so bored. Nothing ever happened around here.
My wife used to worry about me before my best friend. But now she doesn't worry.
Just give me 1 second.
No other CGM system is more affordable for Medicare patients. Don't miss out. You may be entitled to this valuable benefit. Call the number on your screen now to talk to a representative.
Here we go. The Super Cellular uses the same powers as Big Wireless, but it passes the savings on me.
So I get the same vaccination like coverage as well?
For unlimited talk and text, reliable coverage starting at just $20. Call the Super Cellular.
At Synchrocy, we build advanced security sensors and cameras for your whole home, powered by 24/7 professional monitoring and fast protect technology, exclusively from Synchrocy for faster police response. There's no safe like Synchrocy.
People diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. That's why we
Cool.
offered a free book about mesothelioma for over 10 years. Mesothelioma is really all we do. Call number 500-5202 or go to mesobook.com. Would like to thank all active military and veterans for their first year of Fox's Secret, extremely exclusive shows that celebrate our country. This is the story of the greatest American before there was another. Hear new stories from new heroes and those who put their lives on the line for our freedom. This is their Top Gun school. 1 or 2 seconds and sometimes be the difference between life and death. Go to foxnation.com and get your first year for free.
The staggering toll of Hurricane Helene coming into focus with a growing death count now above 200 that we know of. President Biden, though, says people are happy with the government response. Yeah, he really said that. Plus, new data show the Biden-Harris administration's northern border crisis is spiraling out of control. So a new twist in all of this is fears of terrorists entering our country grows. And the liberal media can't seem to deal with the fact that Melania...
Hell yeah.
Gonna run the DeSantis, Sean Duffy, Brent SaGa, the Talker Focus top of the hour.
Thank you, Harris. See a moment here. You know, Helene's victims are growing desperate for help, and there is one family today. As devastating their neighbors suffer, the public with packers, they're stepping up to bring essential supplies to the front lines. But even before FEMA can get there, trying to make this happen. With us now, Reed Kirkpatrick from Black Mountain, North Carolina, now back in Virginia. Made a trip there and was here to talk about it. Good morning. I just spent summers at Black Mountain, which you told us is just east of Asheville. You got there before FEMA. How'd you do it? What did you bring?
Well, we're in a pretty unique position. To begin with, we have a house there in Black Mountain. So when we heard that the house had been hit by a storm and then a tree had fallen on it, then the plan had been to go check on the house. But as we were getting information of all the devastation and getting pictures in real time, we knew that it wasn't going to be enough to just send a pickup truck up. We were going to have to do more than that. So we reached out to our local church.
You're kidding me.
Neverwinter Presbyterian Church and Foundations Church here in Williamsburg. And we put together a U-Haul and said it just was a call and we knew it had to be done. And so we felt. And so within 4 or 5 hours, those 2 churches were able to fill a U-Haul. I heard from some friends that they were able to get out and they felt that we were out in book. And so I just got a U-Haul at midnight and started driving Monday night. And then arrived early Monday morning. And got to Black Mountain Press where we first walked out there. And they had set up within the fellowship hall and the sanctuary and the distribution point. So they were able to offload the supplies. And it was needed. And they took it and they were grateful. It was an incredible moment.
You're bringing smiles to our faces because these are the stories that emerge that give us hope, right? These tight-knit communities that come together and help each other and support each other.
Oh, thank you.
And you're part of that. And I know that part of your concern is keeping the attention on these communities because you can only do so much on your own. You do need help. What is your priority right now?
So, as far as what I can see is that there's been a little bit of mixed reporting, and so the outpouring of support has been just overwhelming, and in such a good way, and the community is extremely grateful. And Black Mountain is now in a position with abundance of supplies where they can start focusing their attention on other communities that are around them. So for the last 2 days, they've been trying to get those supplies out to Swamp and over to Jimmy Rock or wherever else they can get the supplies. But they also know that here shortly, this is going to be the world making it on into the next crisis, and that those warehouses that they're starting to fill with supplies, and if they see fill up with supplies, they're going to start to eventually dwindle down. And we all know that winter is coming, and that it's going to be a long recovery process. And so what they're asking is that for them to hammer and for October or 30th or for November the 5th, because 3 weeks from now, 6 weeks from now, they're going to still need aid. We're still going to need support. And Southern Appalachia has always traditionally been a place of need and a place of poverty. So your supplies, if you can donate them, they're going to participate through the recovery process, which is going to take a long time.
I was reading where you did some work in Iraq as well. Can you tell us, based on what you saw, how bad is it?
You know, it's interesting because people will say
This is urgent.
wiped out,
Her
or
Majesty is
this town's gone.
preparing our troops to invade
If you
Valsena
look at
across the
pictures
sea.
of Lake Erie and
We
Jimmy
must
Rock,
go
they
to
may
the
say that. But what I can tell you is that the people are still there, and they form the community. And while roads are washed out, while there are trees on houses, what I saw were friends that were coming together in their ATVs, chainsaws, tractors, and they were setting off a system in which they could respond to people that were in
Allow me to
roads
explain.
power companies to come in.
As we know,
While I
we
was there,
must control the
over
mana
72
stones to gain
hours trying to
access to the
fix up my
sanctuary.
house and fix up
That
my
is the
roof.
reason
You
for
could see
our
helicopters flying overhead.
invasion.
You saw people coming in from all over the
Legend says
country,
if we
lending
activate the
support.
energy
So
of
it
the
is
mana
bad. The
stone to the
pictures are
world,
real. The
the portal
devastation
will
is real.
open.
But I also want to
And we
emphasize
don't
that the
question
communities that
legend.
are there
We shall
together
begin with the
serving
Altenish
each
mana
other,
stone.
and they're helping each other. And I think that's
How will you do
Reed,
that?
well done. You're a good man. Thanks for
We
sharing
will
your story.
use a forbidden magic spell. Outlawed because it takes the life of the enchanter
We heard
in
back.
exchange for that mana energy.
Thank you
However,
for that. Right?
my associate and I are too important for this sacrifice. If we use your body as a vessel for
We
that
begin with the
chaos
Foxy
to
World
rise,
and devastation.
your
from
death would
Hurricane
act as the catalyst
It's more
for
surreal than
to
ever
release
because
the
the
mana
time
stone's true power.
The death toll is now climbing above 250 people. It's expected
You've
to
been a
grow
useless
as
blight on
hundreds
my
of people
memory
are
for
still
far too
missing
long. To
in
think that
areas
my
that
daughter
are so
could be
tough
so
to get
weak
to.
and powerless.
And that
Under
means
these
that they're
circumstances,
cut off from
sacrificing
the
yourself with a
life-saving
spell
things that they
is
need.
the most fitting end.
This is the deadliest storm to hit the
No
mainland U.S. since Hurricane Katrina.
No.
I'm Harris Faulkner. You are in the Faulkner Focus. The more our cameras can get in and show you this, and hopefully the more that people can get some of the help that they need, what they're seeing is between really clear. Tragic scenes from decimated communities are now in full view. President Biden has spent the last 2 days visiting the hard-hit area. And he said this about the people in the middle of all of that. Watch it.
Where? I'm outside the castle. But why would my mother?
What's he talking about?
Return. I have no idea what to do.
What does he mean that they're getting everything from? What does he mean he doesn't know which storm we're talking about when we asked about Hurricane Katrina?
That might be my only option.
What is going on? People on the ground certainly don't understand what he's talking about because their reality is hell. The New York Post is reporting Hurricane Helene victims in North Carolina in particular are fending for themselves as response from the Biden's tariff FEMA overwhelmed. And people in those areas are not staying put.
I'm the German Carolina. So Hurricane Hugo, Floyd, and the list goes on. Nothing compares to what is happening out there. It's 15, 19 days. And I've seen two officials, no trucks, no trailers, no camp. That's really the truth right now. I feel like I'm living in an alternate universe. I don't understand where do I go most. I think the one thing that stands out the most is even after it has been several days since it happened, there still is no need here involved in community-based, essentially. It's too late. I mean, they took so long. They took 5 days to get here. It's disgraceful. I mean, they keep saying we the people. There is no we the people. It's them versus us, so they're not for us.
Madison Scorpino is in North Carolina, about 10 miles from Asheville, Madison.
Harris, the majority of those deaths that you mentioned at the top of the show are here in North Carolina, or Swananoa right now, one of the hardest hit areas. People who live here are describing some of this. We're talking about they can look around and see why. Right now we're standing on a quad that was to about 4 or 5 mobile homes. We actually talked to the owner about what is there. He tells us that thankfully we've got touch with everyone who lives here when the floodwaters started coming up and they all got out safe. But he hasn't talked to them since they got out. It tells us that, quite frankly, they don't have a lot of money and he doesn't know how they're going to recover from this. And this is one of the countless, just terrifying and devastating stories where very many people who live here. And when it comes to that federal help, we are hearing from residents that they have seen some people on the ground. Some people tell us that they haven't heard from them or seen them themselves yet, but another person told us that they have already applied for that federal aid, but they're not relying on that. When it comes to people cleaning up here, right now it's majority neighbors helping neighbors. Here's what one guy has to say.
The real heroes of this community are actually the community itself. It takes so long to get a paper signed. We've got boots on the ground to actually the neighbors help the neighbors. It doesn't matter about anything other than help. We've got trouble going on. People bringing their excavators, getting people's driveways cleared out, getting stuff cleaned up, getting on infrastructure like these guys since the storm started.
And right now, the number one need is clean water. And the thing about some of these mountain communities, well water is very common. But even if people still have well water right now, they're being told not to drink it because of the contamination. But we're going to be on the ground here all day and throughout the next few days.
Thank you very much. Great reporting there. I want to bring in now a voice that we hear from during the storm. Ron DeSantis, Republican governor of Florida, where, of course, the effects of Hurricane Helene were hit first. His state took it first. And you're feeling it too, Governor. I want to say, though, does it just seem surreal that the President of the United States would think that anyone is happy and that they have enough at this point? And that he was confused about which storm we need. Your reaction?
Well, Harris, we obviously got the initial impact of the storm as a Category 4 storm, but we prepared for it. We had tens of thousands of utility workers ready to go. We were able to facilitate 2.4 million power restorations in record time after a major hurricane. But we also, between state and local, conducted thousands of rescue missions as soon as the storm happened. So then we were in a situation where we got through Friday of last week, coming Saturday morning, and we didn't have a demand for rescue. But you saw in Western North Carolina, you saw people that were very desperate. So I authorized ARA, National Guard, State Guard, Highway Patrol to go into Western North Carolina
So it created this odd circumstance that you have people there in Western North Carolina. And look, we've got a lot of Floridians that go there this summer, so it wasn't like a random spot on the map for us. That's an important part of our state people when they go. But you have a situation where the first people that they come in contact with is some state guard unit from Florida and not any of the federal assets. So the reality is I don't think the federal assets were marshaled very quickly at all. But the lesson that I think people should take from this is what we learned in Florida long ago. We don't rely on FEMA to do any of that type of activity. We rely on FEMA to basically be a bank account. There's federal programs in place. We get our people qualified for individual assistance, reimbursement for some of the debris. But we take the matters into our own hands for the preparation and the rescue and response. And I just think it's sad that this is not to it. But I've got a lot of people out there now working. They're bringing food in. They're taking people back to safety. It's a really, really dire situation up there in the mountain. The people that have been up there before, I've been up there a number of times since I've been governor. And it's beautiful, but it is rugged. And if a road starts blowing out or failing, you can't reach some of these communities unless you're putting in their assets, which we have been willing to do.
And part of that beauty is because it is so inaccessible. It has preserved the nature there, and I've seen it. I lived in that state for most of my lifetime, North Carolina in particular. It is. But where the president was, and I want you show so much leadership and your experience. Storm type of situation really shine. When you see Governor Mike and you see others, you're having to do a lot of this on your own. So when you hear the President of the United States say that he doesn't first of all know which storm is talking about it, they're also asking about it. And then also that people are happy with what he's done. What is your reaction?
Well, I can tell you, in Western North Carolina, the reports I'm getting, that's just not true. I mean, our guys are out there. People are desperate. They're very thankful that you have Florida assets that are there. I mean, we've got our Department of Transportation is up there. We run 7,500 feet of temporary bridges. Look at how repair bridges up there. Federal government's not doing any of that. But the reality is the federal bureaucracy is just not going to do the trick in these situations. And so we were interesting in Florida. We conducted thousands of rescue missions as soon as the storm came. A lot of it local, some points stayed local in other states. And all of those missions were successful. We did have fatalities, but the people that were in dire straits that needed help, they got rescued and brought to safety. And they were able to get to safety.
I mean, and they really need it. I was on the radio with the station this morning for quite some time. It's grim, and they're finding their own way not only to sustain, but to deal with the loss of life and to discover that on their own. I mean, it is heartbreaking. Look, this had a second layer until it seemed like late yesterday, and there was a collision point again with you at the center of it, unleashing the National Guard on a situation that really is the government's responsibility. Reprieve, at least for now, dozens of ports during the port strike which ended overnight along the eastern Gulf Coast have reopened after the dock workers union reached a tentative deal to suspend its strike. That temporary agreement was a 62% wage hike over 6 years. The two sides will still have until January 16th to reach a full deal. So I would imagine, Governor, if that doesn't happen, this gives you a little bit of time, and we need that cooling off period. I haven't really done that before. We're not done with this yet.
I want to go.
Well, here's I did an executive order to declare a state of emergency with respect to the courts, because we can't have a situation where they are trying to cripple the economy and by extension cripple the ability of storm victims to be able to have the supplies that they need to be able to rebuild their homes and get back on their feet. So I authorized National Guard to be at our ports. They would have received cargo. They would have done whatever was necessary. I'm glad that subsequent to that they decided that this was not a good idea to continue on this work stoppage. But we're going to be ready in January because, yes, we're going to get a lot of stuff done between now and then with
respect to the storm, there's going to be a lot more that needs to be done. I don't think you want to put those folks and make them pay the price because of a lack of leadership in Washington. So we were ready to do what needed to be done now.
My daughter found you in the snowfield.
We'll be ready
We brought you back to Oren.
we are going to get the thing to the people that need that. That's going to be through Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and all across the
Tennessee, Virginia. Done so much. Governor, thank you for joining me in focus today. And as you point out, Biden will still be in office until January 20th. So when this picks back up potentially, permanently or yeah, the current administration will still have it for a few days. Governor Ron DeSantis says you and the state that you're helping in support Florida. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Former First Lady Melania Trump has spoken out in favor of abortion rights. Now, you would think the far left would like that. No, actually, they don't. Not from a woman married to the former president. Former Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney was not a fan of Vice President Kamala Harris 4 years ago. Let's look at this.
I think the American people are going to take a look at this record and realize she is very much a radical.
Now, a complete 180 when it comes to that radical liberal point of view. Take a look. Those two stories. Stay close.
I love this stuff. I was completely amazed and so grateful. Something finally works. Now we go through the meaning whenever we need relief.
What cyphers of my customers experience? Personalized service made possible by TV business. TV will provide my business information they need. This is a business filter. What makes a Medicare supplement insurance like an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan from United Healthcare a good choice for people on Medicare? It's smart for you to have now. I'm 65 and later on.
I'm 70-ish.
It's really smart.
Hey, you made a good choice for us.
With this type of plan, see any doctor or visit any hospital that accepts Medicare patients. There are no networks. Your healthcare future will have more freedom. In fact, see any doctor anywhere in the US. Really smart to have.
But now you said this little cutie in Arizona, I'm playing this with me. Grandkids! I can't wait!
Don't worry about surprise medical bills. You'll know up front about how much your care will cost. And knowing your expenses makes planning your financial future easier.
I'm glad my husband and I can use our savings to do the things we want to do. I'm glad I don't have to shop for a new plan every year.
That's right. Once you enroll, your coverage is guaranteed for as long as you keep this plan. Have questions? Call United Healthcare now to talk with a licensed insurance agent or producer. They know a lot about what makes these plans smart now and really smart later. Or just ask for this free guide, benefits and rates in one place so it's easy to compare options. Year to year, 94% of members review the plan. And Medicare supplement plans with the AARP are the only Medicare supplement plans endorsed by AARP, meeting their high standards of service and quality. So give United Healthcare a call today and set yourself and your future self with an AARP Medicare supplement plan from United Healthcare.
Winnie, look at you! Thanks again for looking out. Oh, we're in this together.
An AARP Medicare supplement plan from United Healthcare. Smart now, really smart later.
Oh, this is something where hurricane has just devastated so much of the southeast. There are millions of people without electricity. All over the store, roads are gone. Samaritan's is responding. Is the way to go on into these communities. In Jesus' name, we the hands, feet, and the Lord Jesus Christ in the midst of this storm. Go to Samaritan's correspondent and find out how you can respond. Thank you. God bless.
Here's why you should switch. Go to DuckDuckGo on all your devices. DuckDuckGo connects to the built-in search engine like private does the searches. And DuckDuckGo lets you browse like Chrome, but it likes to ads following around.
last spark of hope and fall
Join
into
Fox
the
Corporation in
deepest
donating to and
despair.
supporting those affected by Hurricane
When
Helene
that
through
happens,
financial
you
assistance
must
and
go
emergency
to
aid.
Holy
Together
City
we can make a
Rental
difference.
and seek
Donate now.
advice from His Eminence, the Priest of Light.
The priest of light?
To find your way through the darkness of despair, you will need a guiding light. Go to Wendell Shine. That is your fate.
God! This broad told me the same thing. Go to Wendell or whatever. All I ask is whether my next child is going to be a boy or a girl.
Holy City Rental, huh? I don't know what awaits me there, but I guess it sounds better than getting caught here in my own kingdom.